everyone's time this evening. And I am going to kick this Zoom off. And again, welcome everyone. It's my honor. It's Monday, the 27th. We have 3 more days before we end this amazing month of March. But before I begin this Zoom, I just want everyone to say a prayer for the families that were affected today by that terrible tragedy that happened in Nashville. It really hit me in my heart, and just say a prayer for them and their families and what they're going through, because nothing is more important than truly what they're experiencing in their lives. And I believe we can lift them up with our prayers. So definitely let's say a prayer for those families. And I'm truly excited to be hosting this evening's Zoom. It's always great to hear from leaders who are growing their businesses in the Happy Co. And tonight, it's my pleasure to introduce you to 2 men that are doing just that. Many of you know Mr. Ben Lomeli, who's out there in Texas. Everyone knows Ben. Everyone loves Ben. Ben is an amazing leader with our company. He has achieved the position of platinum, which is in the top 10% of our company. And so that's no easy feat. Anyone that's achieved the level of platinum there, we're all leaders, but they've achieved a higher level of leadership, and they're in the top 10% of our company. And you're also going to hear from someone that he partnered with in his business, and his name is Shawn Fletcher. And Shawn has been in the business for a couple of months, but he's been a customer with Ben for over a year, right, Ben? Okay. And he has an amazing story on the results that he's achieved on the products, and also what his wife has achieved on the products. And I'll let him share that with you. But I'm going to share with you a story how we always encourage you to introduce your team members to your upline. Yeah. And I shared with Ben, I've got a great team going, and they're excited. And I say, introduce me to your team. I want to meet them. And so we did a Zoom for Ben's team, and I had the opportunity. It was my pleasure to have the opportunity to meet this amazing man, Shawn, on that Zoom. And so we went through the chart because I'm trying to find out what level of income that they're going to be comfortable with here in the Happy Co. So I went through the first chart, and then I went to the second chart. And on the second chart, when you break it down, you get to the 10th month, and it shows over $289,000 a month of income. And then I always say, well, what if you're not that successful and you only do 10% of that? That means you're 90% off and you do 10%. And I said to the group, would any of you complain or be uncomfortable with an extra $300,000 a year coming into your household? And Shawn said, that's not enough. I already make over $650,000 a year. So you said, for me, and Ben was there, and I said, wow. And then I said, that's who I would like to be working with. Remember that, Ben? And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Shawn to you. Shawn's a professional and entrepreneur. He owns his own property management company that he operates with his wife. His income is over $600,000 a year. And I share that with you because to let you know, there are lots of people out there in the marketplace that are attracted to this opportunity. But like Ben did, Ben met Shawn in a sauna. That's how Ben prospects. He goes to saunas, when he meets and he prospects people while he's in the sauna. And so I'm going to bring on Shawn, and I want Shawn to just share a little bit about his background, what's his result been on the products, and why is he here, and what does he see for himself and his family here at the Happy Co. Take it away, Shawn.
Perfect. Hey, before we get to there, I want to say, the most exciting part of the evening so far is watching Ben. He's, he is swiveling back and forth in his chair. He's super excited. He's platinum going diamond. He's showing us his guns. Oh my goodness, look at those things, right? So yeah, I met Ben in a sauna, in a gym. You can tell that's his deal. That's his gig. So we met in a sauna, and I could tell we started talking, and I could tell he was prospecting me. I seen it before, right? He was forming me. If you guys know what that is, he was forming me, and I stopped him and I said, "Hey Ben, just who's your upline?" You think, "Oh, what?" I said, "Look, I know network marketing," and so we talked network marketing. We talked about a bunch of stuff, right? And I said, "Here's the thing." I said, "I've been training salesmen for a long, long time in my life, and my grandson is currently in another networking company, and I promised him that I would support him and help him in any way that I could, as long as he was serious." Well, a couple of weeks later, Ben and I are still seeing each other at the sauna. We're already talking on the phone. We're already having a relationship of just encouraging each other in business. And I said, "Hey Ben, he's not doing nothing." And I told my grandson, "You're not doing anything. I met a guy who's doing something. I'm gonna give him an opportunity." And so I started taking products from Ben, and we met in August of 2020 is when we met. We met August 2020. That's when I became a customer. So August 2020. And I started taking the products, and I have lost to date 75 pounds. Now I say 75. Here's the truth. When I hit 350 pounds, I wouldn't step on the scale again. I refused to get on the scale again. And so I started working on my health. And with the help of the products and going to the gym and the encouragement that Ben gave, I've lost over 75 pounds. My wife has lost over almost 50, about 48 pounds. And so imagine that. Imagine 225 pounds between you and your wife. That's huge. So, so anyhow, he, just like Brian, he talked about the money, and he talked about the compensation plan. And I just kind of grinned. I said, he's talking about $30,000 a month. And I said, Ben, I'm over $50,000 a month now. So I'm not that doesn't motivate me. My health motivates me. Actually, I love network marketing. We built our real estate business, our property management business, on networking. And I shared with these guys before, I said, we started our business, our first year, we only made $7,000. 20 years later, we're making it. Okay. But here's the thing on why a guy like me who makes the money that we make, and I do other things, and I speak at other events, and I pastor a small church, and we're just busy. We're super, super busy. So why? Because of all the business that we do, everything that we do, and as many accounts as we have, we don't own a single one of them. The brokerage owns it. They could say goodbye to us tomorrow if they wanted to. Even though we built it, we found the customers, we do all that, we do everything. We've done all of that. The broker owns the business, and he could say goodbye tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And last December, they changed our compensation plan. And some other things changed, and we dropped instantly. We dropped $10,000 a month. And we've had to hustle to make that up. And we're getting there. But so I called Ben, and I say, "Hey, buddy, I've been watching you for 2 years." And I said, I don't care if it's shoestrings, selling, shoestrings on a street corner. Okay. I said, what has impressed me is that you are who you say you are. You do what you say you'll do. And you stay connected. You've never ghosted me. And I've been in other organizations. I've been in other network marketing things before, back from the 80s. And I worked with some hype men. that it was all the hype. And I've worked with some people that just ghosted me. I've been left high and dry before. And so I was very leery about this, but the product works. The team leaders, Ben and Brian and the other Brian, there's probably 7 more Brians. They do the work, they put in the work, they lead by example, they put in the work. So the products work, the people work, but the process works. The process is a no-brainer. Become a product of the product and tell people your results. Hey, that's how I build a church. You become, if you're a person of faith, you become a product of the product and you tell people about it. That's how you grow a church. That's how you grow business. That's how you grow this business. So I'm excited to not only build the business, and so it's not that I need additional income. I need long-term, I need replacement income. I told Mr. Heflin, I said, it's going to take $30,000 a month to bring my wife home. That's the magic number, that if I can create $30,000 a month, then I can bring her home and I don't have to worry about a staff somewhere, or phone calls in the middle of the night to come unplug a toilet, or my alarm's going off. And Brian's in real estate, he knows, right? You get all those headaches, and I need to lower the stress level of my wife. That's my first priority. My first priority is taking care of my wife and my family. Yeah. And if she's stressed out, no amount of money in the real estate business is enough. No amount is enough to have someone who's stressed out and overworked. So that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here. So replacement income, building the business with Happy Co. It's a great, the products are first class and they work. More importantly to me, the people are first class and they work. Hope that helps.
Well,
Yeah.
well, ladies and gentlemen, give Shawn some love in the chats, please. Give him some love. And Shawn, I love your story, because that's what this business is about. If you receive nothing else from this business, Ben has changed your life.
Yeah.
And you hear that often, and we share that with everyone, that if you just get someone on the products, you've impacted their lives in a major way. Whether they earn any income or not, you basically changed their life. And I'm glad, Shawn, that when you said you wanted to take your health into your own hands, you weren't comfortable with where you were at with your health. And again, I want to give you lots of love and appreciation for coming on and sharing your story, because I feel your story is going to inspire a lot of individuals that are on this chat, and hopefully that they will reach out to people that need these products also, and they have an impact on other people's lives. So again, I appreciate you for taking your valuable time and being on the Zoom with us this evening.
I appreciate that. One of my customers told me to tell you this, that his blood pressure is down. No medical claims. I'm just telling you, he told me his blood pressure is down, and he's thankful for the products. So,
well, I appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you, and appreciate your story. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce the gentleman who I love tremendously. I love his energy. Shawn shared with you that he is who he says he is. He shows up. He shows up whether you're in his organization or whether you're not. He's always checking in on you. I'm sure, Shawn, he showed you that he was someone that, whether you were part of his team or not, that he truly cares about you. And that's what I love about Ben Lomeli. And when I met Ben over 2.5 years ago, I really connected with him, because when he shared his story with me, it really pierced my heart. And I can see why he's such an incredible human being, because he's so appreciative of what he has, because I know where he came from. So sometimes you can't appreciate what you have unless you've had a struggle getting there. And, you know, when Ben shared with me that he came to America from Mexico at the age of 18, he spoke no English and he didn't know anyone. He shared with me that he worked in the fields for over a year and he didn't like it. So he decided to go to school and become an electrical engineer. And we all see him all over social media with his beautiful family. He has two beautiful children and he has four beautiful grandchildren. You know, he's a great husband, a great father, and a great grandfather. And I'd like for him to share with you, because I'm working with him closely and I love how he works with his team. I know, Shawn, you just advanced working the business very part-time last month in your first 2 months to bronze. I know that was with Ben's help. I know Ben has many other leaders that are on this Zoom that he's helping month in and month out advance. I know he had quite a few rank advancements last month also. And so I wanted him to share with you what he's doing at the end of the month to help his team advance and close out the month. So again, my friend, I appreciate you, Ben. Your business is growing. You have lots of momentum, and please take it away, my friend.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate the time. I know that we're short on time. I wish I had more time to share with you guys everything that's in my heart. Unfortunately, we don't. So I'll get to the point. You just have to put this in your head. You need to be, because I'm assuming all of you here tonight are business leaders. So I'm going to tell it to you like it is. You need to be the type of upline that you wish you had for your downline. If you wish your upline was doing everything that you need, then be that person for your downline, so that your downline can look up to you and say, I don't have a crummy upline. My upline is not a crummy person. It's somebody who actually says what they're going to do, they do it, they be where they say they're going to be, and they're there, period. It's not about the money. It's about being consistent and committed. It's a commitment. If you are committed to your dream, then you'll just go and do whatever you have to do to get it done. Shawn is an answer to prayer. In reality, all of my business is an answer to prayer. I have a few people who I wish had the time to be here with you tonight. I can't mention all of them because I'll leave somebody out. And I'm very close to all of them. I text them every single day. I encourage them every single day. But here's the thing. If you want to close the month strong, even if you don't, but if you do, and you have the desire, success begins with desire. And so before that is a desire in your heart, I always ask my team, write it down. What do you want? Why did you get in Happy Co? What is it that you were looking for? If Happy Co could give it to you, what is it? Write it down. Don't just talk about it. Don't just think about it. Even if you know what it is, write it down. Because once you write things down in a piece of paper with your hand, it goes from your head to your heart. And what's in your heart, when you talk to people, you don't have to rehearse anything or memorize any scripts. It comes from your heart because you know what you want. So I always tell people, look, you want to have momentum in your business? There is only one thing that creates momentum, only one, and that is new people. So new people equals momentum. Momentum equals dollar amounts. Not that we're into this for the money, of course we are, but before the money, we have to help people. You help people, enough people do what they want, you get what you want automatically. And I always ask people, did you write it down? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you're working for? I'm here to help you. If you have the attitude that you are going to pray as though it depends on God, then go ahead and pray. But if you're going to work as though it depends on you, then you better go to work. Now, opportunities and success, unfortunately for many people, comes dressed in work clothes of work. You got to work. You got to put the effort. It takes time, energy, effort. It takes consistency, and you just got to be in it. Now, you do have to, don't wear out, don't burn out. Do you have to give yourself times to go to the gym and go for walks and take your products, take a little nap, but at the same time, every single day, I ask people in my business, How much time per week are you willing to devote to your business? And I don't care if it's 1 hour or 2 or 3 hours, it doesn't matter. As long as you are focused and 100% on that time building your business. If it's 1 hour, 100% 1 hour. If it's 2 hours, 100% 2 hours. Keep in touch. Let's talk. Now, what I'm learning from Brian, thank you, is that those that are serious, are looking and are open to learning, I bring them up to my upline to introduce them to them so they can help me. This is a team effort. I cannot go diamond unless my team is working with me together. Thank you, Brian, for giving me the opportunity. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give Ben lots of love. You know, I can see why your team is growing so rapidly and why you have so much momentum, because you lead with love and care. But you're also encouraging them and having them make the commitment, whether even it's an hour per day, whatever that time is, that they're truly focused on achieving what they set out to achieve in their business. And you'll always hear me say, I'm glad you shared that, Ben, because it's what they want to achieve. You know, that's what's so great about this industry and about this business. Sometimes if you don't think about hitting a rank, and if you only focus on helping your team achieve what they want to achieve, you then will achieve everything that you want to achieve in your business. And I wanted to say thank you, Ben, and thank you, Shawn, for being on here. I know the women are like, there's so much male energy on this Zoom this evening. But I wanted to bring them on, ladies, to just let you know that you have husbands, you have brothers, you have nephews, you have neighbors that are male. And we know 85 to 90% of this industry are women, and you are amazing. I was speaking with Shawn today. We were having a call this morning. I said, they're rock stars. They're natural networkers. Of course they rule, right? Ladies rule. Give me some love in the chat for all you amazing ladies out there, because you rule, okay? But what I've learned over my 32 years now, I can't say 30 years, it's 32 years, is that component of bringing, many of you may have husbands, may have brothers, they may be looking, how about introducing them to me? How about saying, hey, I'm working with the gentleman, and, you know, achieved a lot of success in this business, and you were sharing with me that you were looking for something. I don't know if what I'm doing is for you, but I'd love to introduce you to someone. See, leveraging your upline, you never know what can take place. It could be another Shawn Fletcher. It could be another Ben Lomeli. And so that's what my mentor taught me. He says, Brian, just go do the thing. And I would say, what's the thing? He would say, just go do the thing. What's the thing? He says, the thing is everything that I'm teaching you. Because if you do the thing, you'll have the power. If you do the thing, you'll have the power. And so I'm going to end this Zoom with a few stories, because all you ladies are rock stars, but I'm going to give you some examples of single moms in our industry. I'm a student of the industry. I share with you, I'm a student of the industry. I love this industry. There's nothing else out there like it. Here's a few examples of single moms who started in our industry with no money. Let me say that again. No money. But they became multi-million-dollar earners. And do your research. Read about their stories. One is Sarah Robbins. Sarah is a network marketing professional who became a millionaire in our industry in her 20s. She started in the industry as a single mom with only $500 of savings. Now, how many of you ladies know women out there that are single moms that only have $500 in their bank accounts, but we possibly have not reached out to them yet? The next woman is Dana Johnson. Dana has become a motivational speaker in our industry. She's a trainer. And Dana became a millionaire in her 20s. When she came to the industry, she was homeless and living out of her car. Let me say that again. When she came to the industry, she was homeless and living out of her car. Another one is Gloria Mayfield Banks. Gloria was a single mom of 5 and was on welfare when she got involved in our industry. She worked hard to build her business, and now she is the top earner in her company with a net worth of over $10 million. Could have had a lot of excuses. I have 5 children and I'm on welfare. There's no way I could possibly do this. And the last one, ladies and gentlemen, is Lisa Nichols. She's a motivational speaker and author who became a millionaire through our industry. She started her network marketing business as a single mom with only $12 in her bank account. So the reason why I'm ending the Zoom and sharing those stories with you is that you know a lot of individuals out there in the marketplace that are in that position financially. But they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you to come tap them on the shoulder and connect with them and say, hey, I have a way. Let me show you a way. That's what happened to all those ladies. Someone didn't look at their circumstances and disqualify them and say that they couldn't do this. How is a single mom living in her car going to be able to do this business with no money? How is someone with $12 in their bank account going to be able to do this business? See, what I'm sharing with you is my mentor said, he says, Brian, success is not from your background. It's how hungry and how motivated you are to change your financial position and change your life for yourself and for your family. It has zero to do with your background. Some people look at problems, and I love here, and some people find solutions. And so I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's close the month strong. Love on your people. Ask them what they wanted to achieve. Help them achieve it. Give Ben some love. Give Shawn some love. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for being a part of our community, and everyone have a good night. Good night, everyone.